Hi there. Welcome to you. Thank you for joining the live chat session. Welcome to all the participants. Special welcome to members who have joined the live chat. Let me greet the participants. Then, two very important news stories. Red Moon says 8 minute late, 18-minute late, he said. Well, just allow me the flexibility of 10 to 20 minutes. It becomes easy if I have this much flexibility only. Dark Star says, do you think the old Fano leaders like Zamina Kasi or Maro Vudajo a liability due to their lack of proper military skills, egos, and inability to be seen as presentable political candidates? Interesting comment. I'll respond to it. Tizabi joined, says hello, Tizabi. Did not see him in some recent live chats. How is Tizabi? We have Tamina Adugna from Gemma. How are you, Tamina? Lockpier says hello. Are you from France? Takle Goetom says hi. Vollo says hi, Sajid, and good evening to you. Happy Idul Adha to and your family. Same to you, Vollo. Mohammed Ali says hi, Sajid. Good evening. Thank you for your update. Caustic Soda says we need more coverage. More coverage of Ethiopia or other countries. LST says, why did Abi beg Qatar to talk to Somalia? Samuel Asefa says, hey, let me just quickly respond to two questions, then I'll share with you the two main topics. Fano, someone asked question about the old Fano commander, are they liability or an asset? Well, I think if they are sidelined, Fano's struggle will be hurt. They don't have the required political experience, but they do have military experience, especially Vodajo. I think he fought on front lines alongside ENDF federal forces against Tigray fighters. Zamina is less experienced, I think. That's my analysis. But Vodajo is more experienced. Vodajo has managed to unite. And by the way, you mentioned two Fano commanders, one in Gojum and the other one in Volo. But in both Gojum and Volo, central command has been established. No issues there. Colonel Fantahun ready to work as deputy of Vodajo. In Gojum, commanders and above Esras Maradente, deputies to the Minikasi. So no issues, I think. Issues are in Gondar and Show. Secondly, why did Abi talk to Qatar for mediation? Well, Abi is playing it smart. I think he is involving these Arab countries because he's making preparations to sign the deal. Before that, he wants to ensure that Somalia is Somalia cannot find any ally. So he wants to involve Arab countries. He wants Arab countries to talk to Somalia. Somalia won't show flexibility. That is how Abiy will be in a position to keep these countries away from supporting Somalia. That could be one of the strategies. And maybe Abiy wants a deal with Somalia. He is ready for some sort of deal, but Somalia is not showing flexibility. Don't know what happened about Qatar's mediation. Qatar talked to the two leaders, so results still awaited. Samuel Assefa here, smiling forest tree says, Sajid, great man. I appreciate you because you are a real journalist. Thank you, smiling forest trees. Yunalis says, hello. Enge song photo says, hi, Sajid, you have never called PFDJ people liars when they have broken records lying. Well, I don't know which lies they have broken records about, but I do talk about Eritrean government. I don't talk about PFDJ. I talk about government military. And I think I was one of those people who said that military was part of war in Tigray, if you remember. Though they were saying they were not part of the war, but we said they were part of the war. We always uncovered lies. But I don't want to just say PFDJ people are liars. No, that I don't want to go for such sweeping statements. Peace and love join. Hello, Mr. Sajid. Peace and love says, Happy Eid ul Adha. How do we peace and love? Ellie Horace Aburas says, fake and diverting. Dr. Admaso YouTube join. Mediation and relaxation music says, I can't hear. Problem on your side, I think. I am fine, Dr. Admaso YouTube. Mediation says, where do you get your news? From you, from other viewers. Why don't East Amhara Fano fight TPLF in Alamata? Sadial Asmare says, well, it's not hard to understand. Fano don't want to be diverted. They are focused on Bahirdar and Addis Ababa. If they open too many fronts, obviously they won't be in a position to continue their struggle against the federal government and Amhara people. Birhan Kasate says, news channel that you can rely on. Thank you, Birhan. Darni is saying Happy Father's Day. Liberty Media joined too. Now, two main topics was firstly, Yilma Mirdasa, Ethiopian air chief's brothers. They were kidnapped by Ola in April. What happened? Released or not? Released on which conditions? How did Yilma Mirdasa secure the release of his brothers? I have all the details in this video. Secondly, Kenya taking the center stage in Africa. In Geneva, Ruto is attending an international summit. Ethiopia, no, what we see. I compare Ethiopia and Kenya. I cannot help comparing the two because the two have been rivals in terms of having more influence in East Africa, but Ethiopia seems to be lagging far behind now. HA Tube joined. He what? MT observer here as well. YouTube is asking what the whereabouts of journalist Animat Abraham. I don't know. We have information about currency devaluation in Ethiopia. Sadail says, I don't know. Because the issue is a complicated issue. World Food Program is ringing alarm bells about devaluation, saying it would lead to increase in inflation, food prices. Ethiopian government hesitant to devalue more. It is in talks with some Arab countries, etc., to get financial support. So it's too early to say what's going to happen. Which forces control TAC between TDF and Amhara militia? I think TDF controls TAC. It is especially the bridge in the Bagna Salamti bridge. Karyab, you write too many comments. I think I read some of your comments, but I cannot just read one man's comments in entire live chat. Michael Kidane says, Eid Mubarak. Let's start, viewers. Yilma Mirdasa. Let me speak for a few minutes so that I can share the entire picture with you. Regular viewers know what happened in April. I did some videos. Luckily, I got in touch with people close to development, so I got all the information about what happened to Yilma Mirdasa's brothers. So I think I'm the first one to report today that Yilma Mirdasa's brothers have been released yesterday. In which circumstances? Let's go back to April. It was mid-April when the Oromo Liberation Army launched an operation in the Oromia region in West Shore. The operation was launched by an Ola commander called Abbas Sena. Abbas Sena has been part of the Ola for years. Target was Ethiopian Air Force Chief Yilma Mirdasa's family house. Ola kidnapped Yilma Mirdasa's two brothers, Gurrana and Bakale Mirdasa. They went missing. Ola, they were in the custody of the Oromo Liberation Army. Uh, Later, Ola released a video of the two uh, thank you, Elijah. Elijah is commenting about the video, which my daughters made today. Sarah, by the way, just one comment. Sarah wants to make a video about haters. She says, Sajid, the people who criticize you, if you allow me, bye bye. She says, I want to make a video about those people. I said, okay, go ahead. So she'll be coming back with a video about haters. She calls them haters. I never use this word. I said, don't use the word haters. But she said, those people, some people hate you. Their comments very offensive. So I'll respond to that. I said, okay, go ahead. Uh, so Yilma's two brothers kidnapped by Ola in mid-April. What happened after that? Well, after that, Yilma Mirdasa activated Ethiopian Air Force units. This is how security institutions work in Ethiopia. I mean, Air Force is not supposed to Faye Fayarsi joined. If I'm not wrong, Fayarsi contacted me by phone today. I could not talk to Fayarsi. I don't know the viewer, by the way. Yilma then decided to force Ola to free his brothers. He decided to kidnap the family members of the Ola commander who kidnapped Yilma Mirdasa's brothers, Abbas Sena. Ethiopian Air Force units raided a house in Adama on the 10th of May. Abba Sena Ola commander's sister-in-law and brother-in-law, Palme was the name of sister-in-law, brother-in-law. They were kidnapped by Air Force units. I say kidnapped because they were not taken to a court. They were not taken to a police station. So they went missing. They were kept at Air Force base reportedly. I did a video on that. On the 10th of May, it happened. I did a video. And immediately after that, Yilma ordered another raid. This raid targeted Abbas Sena's family house in East Shore. Ola commander's mother, sister, and brother-in-law, they were kidnapped by security forces, Air Force units. Again, kidnapped because they were never taken to a police station, never made to appear at any court. They went missing. So the air chief wanted to secure the release of his brothers by putting pressure on Oromo Liberation Army. He refused to seek the support of Red Cross. On Friday, 2 days ago, Falmi Abbasena's sister-in-law called some people. while that she is in the custody of government forces. She called some Ola people. She requested that her life, others' lives were in danger. So Ola should free Yilma Mirdas' brothers. The call happened on Friday. I have this call. I cannot share this with you. Then on Saturday, yesterday, Oromo Liberation Army released Bakale Mirdasa, Burana Mirdasa, Ilma Mirdasa's two brothers. Released. That is what I've been able to confirm through my very reliable sources. Where are Abbasena's brothers, Abbasena's family members? They're still missing. They're in the custody of Ethiopian Air Force, likely to be released or no. Gilma here showed that he was not ready to involve third parties, did not agree to quid pro quo prisoner exchange. He was going for other Ola commanders' family members too. This is how it works in Ethiopia, that armed groups are countered by such measures by the security forces. His brothers are back home. Thank you, Lilo. The massacre a little late today. Yes, you're right. You're right. Kira joined. Welcome, Kira. Peace and Love says, how old are those beautiful girls I saw this morning? Make a guess, Peace and Love. Darni says, are you saying their force was not used before they were abducted? Yeah, the Air Force units were used to kidnap Abbasena's family members. Generally, Air Force units are not deployed for these type of operations. So he mobilized his own force, Air Force, to secure the release of his brothers. Kidane Birhane joined. Elim Gizao, welcome Elim. Mulugata Shifrao joined. Welcome Mulugata. Heterosexual man. Yeah, he's the CEO, not CEO. I think his rank is not CEO. His head CEO is Masfan Tasio, I think. But he is the head of Ethiopian Air Force, Ethiopian Airline. Moses joined. Says hello. Darni says it's possible that a certain group kidnapped the family of Ola, not on the general's order. Come on. Gatnat Abira joined. Saeed Mubarak, how are you, Gatnat? Cassius joined. Tejito Gutima joined. Now, second news story, then we'll end the live chat. Let's keep it short today. Kenya taking the center stage. No, I have not been to the US, Donny. Kenya taking the center stage, it seems. I have to compare Kenya and Ethiopia. Both are rivals when it comes to regional influence. Ethiopia seems to be lagging far behind now. With Ruto's Coming to power, things to be things seem to be tilting heavily in favor of Kenya. In Geneva, an international summit is being organized to discuss the global issues like Russia, Ukraine, war, etc. Ruto is there. Special invitation to Ruto to attend this summit. Ruto is being given the status of representative of Africa, or at least East Africa. Ethiopia is nowhere to be seen when it comes to regional and international politics. Uh, when Ruto went to the US a few days ago, a few weeks ago, you saw how he was welcomed. Investments announced, grants announced. Ethiopia in talks with IMF for more than a year. Still no bailout package. Kenya has secured IMF bailout package. This is the difference. Problem is that uh, Ethiopia is neither at the US camp nor at the other camp. I mean, it's not. Eritrea is opposed to the Western camp. It is supportive of a new world order. It has good ties with Russia, China. Perhaps more reliable for Russia and China is Eritrea than Ethiopia, keeping in view the clear tilt of Eritrea towards Russia and China. Ethiopia is taking a position which is neither pro West nor pro China, pro Russia. So, is this position uh, should Ethiopia continue with this position? And is it good for Ethiopian future? Can Ethiopia survive as a neutral country, as a member of some sort of non-aligned structure? If it is not uh, in a position to survive as a neutral country, you'll have to take some sides. Maybe that is why IMF, World Bank are not allowing bailout package because they don't trust Ethiopia. They don't see Ethiopia as a very reliable partner. Yes, they'll announce peanuts for Ethiopia, small loans, grants, but strategic partnership between Ethiopia and West Ethiopia and US is missing. Kenya swiftly replacing Ethiopia. What should Ethiopia do? Should it continue with its ongoing foreign policy of balancing relations with the West, US, and Russia, China? We'll do some separate videos on that. Thank you, Hassan Bahiro and Merit Dugnao. Zamzam Bank joined too. Don says Ethiopia is a member of BRICS. What is BRICS, by the way? Uh, Russia, US, and Western allies are part of BRICS. Maybe the if you want to make BRICS a failure, if US and the West want to make BRICS a failure, they should send their proxies to the BRICS. Their proxy should be member of BRICS. In Sarmo Taye join. Alim says, in Sermo, we're talking about the regional, global reach of Kenya, which Kenya seems to be surpassing Ethiopia. We're not comparing economies. Alim says, does the Tigray diaspora support PP also? Well, Tigray, I don't think that Tigray diaspora is very supportive of PMRB and Prosperity Party. The diaspora has been supportive of an independent Tigray country. They wanted the establishment and strengthening of Tigray Defense Force. They wanted Tigray to secede. For them, Abiy TPLF relationship is just a necessity, not a choice, I think. PW Ethiopia joined to Mythic Kodima. Heterosexual man says, I heard Oromoma Empire King Abiy Ahmed close to fleeing from Ethiopia. Well, we have been hearing about that for months. Jabir joined too. Jabir Siraj in touch with me for around 3 years now. It was 28 minutes have passed. I think we should end the live chat session. Arim says, what can Qatar do to Turkey about that ammo? Well, what Qatar can do depends upon what Somalia wants. I mean, if Somalia is not showing any flexibility to mediation, Qatar can do nothing. But Ethiopia can use Qatar to stop Turkey from supporting Somalia in case of any escalation. Ethiopia playing its card well, I think. If Somalia says no to Qatar's mediation, Ethiopia is in a position to convince Qatar that Qatar should stop Turkey from supporting Somalia. If Somalia says yes to Qatar, then mediation will start in Qatar. It's 29 minutes have passed. I think we should end the live chat session. It was good to be with you. Thank you for watching this wonderful session. I'll be back tomorrow. Stay blessed. Till tomorrow. Bye bye.